Banff was established in 1885 as Canada's first national park. The 1.64 million acre park now receives over 3 million visitors a year. Banff contains dense coniferous forests, alpine landscapes, turquoise glacial lakes, and many large glaciers. However, the number of glaciers in Banff and the Canadian Rockies as a whole are decreasing. From 1920 to 2005, the Canadian Rockies lost 300 glaciers. Anyway, come along with me and let's explore some of the flora and fauna of Banff National Park. First off in Banff, we have creeping dogwood, which is a low-growing herbaceous perennial plant that will form patches of itself. This species is so cute and it looks like if a flowering dogwood and a trillium had a baby. Now this dogwood has about 10 to 25 very small flowers in an inflorescence. They look like the center of a flower, but they're actually tiny flowers surrounded by 4 large bracts that look like petals. Bog Labrador Tea is an evergreen shrub that can typically be found in moist areas, which there are a lot of those in Banff. This species is typically avoided by livestock because it contains chemical compounds that are a bit toxic. However, in the past, Labrador tea was used to treat drowsiness, colds, and sore throats. Yellow columbine is a herbaceous perennial that has these gorgeous yellow flowers that to me look a bit like a crown. The spikes on the flower are nectar spurs and contain nectar that long-tongued pollinators like butterflies and hummingbirds can reach. Columbines are also toxic and have also been used medicinally in the past, as well as eaten in small quantities, which I don't recommend doing that. Common mitrewort is my absolute favorite find from Banff. Early in my trip, I decided I wanted to find this species because it looks so cool, and I finally found it in Banff when I wasn't even looking. Common mitrewort can be found in fens, along wetlands, or in swamps. The cool thing about this species is their feathery petals, which makes this plant look super out of this world. Heartleaf Twayblade is a herbaceous perennial orchid, and like the name suggests, this species has heart-shaped leaves and a spike-like inflorescence of tiny flowers that can range from purple to green. The lower lip of the small flowers divides and to me looks like a snake tongue. The mossy, moist, shaded environment of Banff was quite favorable to find a bunch of orchids just like this one. Similarly, northern twayblade is also a herbaceous perennial orchid. This species has an inflorescence of green flowers, and the bottom lip of each flower is quite long and flat, with a little indent at the end. It looks like a regular tongue to me, but green, opposed to the snake tongue of the heartleaf twayblade. Pink wintergreen is an evergreen perennial that has very few leaves. The thing you'll notice about this species when you stumble upon it is its beautiful pink loose raceme of about 4 to 25 flowers. Pink wintergreen has also been noted to be able to tolerate extreme shade, even though it can grow in full sun. It has been found growing efficiently in forests with up to 80% canopy cover. Blackbilled magpies are a medium-sized bird that lives about 2 to 3 years in the wild, but can live up to 20 years in captivity. They're social birds that live in little family flocks. Additionally, this species will eat just about anything from insects, fruits, grains, small mammals, eggs, human trash, and even their own babies. These birds were everywhere in Banff because people visiting just threw their trash everywhere but the trash cans, so the birds had a lot to eat. Clark's nutcrackers are one of my favorite birds because it looks so cute with its long bill and fluffy gray body. However, this species is quite remarkable because it will make thousands of little seed caches in the ground and remember their location so it can go back to eat those seeds later. Because of this, the Clark's nutcracker is a huge seed disperser for some species, like the whitebark pine, that wouldn't even be able to effectively disperse its seed without the Clark's nutcracker taking its seed and burying it. Bighorn sheep are brown to cream-colored grazing mammals that live around 10 years and have a distinctive difference in the appearance of their males and females. The females, called ewes, are small and have small horns. Most of this group is probably composed of ewes. Now, the males, which are called rams, are larger and have large curved horns. I suspect there is a very young male in this group, which is the one we're focused on right now. I don't think his horns have started curving yet. It's estimated that rams will ram with a force that is 60 times higher than the force that's needed to break a human skull. So keep that in mind before you get too close to one. Black bears are large omnivorous mammals that are the smallest, most common, and most widely distributed species of bear in North America. Contrary to their name, the most common coat color of black bear is actually brown. Also, don't worry, while I was filming this, I was in a car with the window rolled down and my camera was zoomed in. I wouldn't want to get too close to a black bear because they have the potential to be quite dangerous to humans if provoked. Surprisingly, these bears are occasionally prey for other bears, coyotes, wolves, mountain lions, and bobcats. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed learning about Banff with me. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in my next video.